Hi, I'm Lazy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to show you the interior of the Ratrod. It's almost finished, probably about 95% finished. Like all Ratrods, there's still things to do. What I'll do, I'll show you all the parts I've used, where I've got them from, what vehicles they came from, some from the taxi, some from others, the pieces I made, the pieces I didn't make, and the pieces I welded and fabricated. So the best thing to do is I'll come and get the camera and we'll have a quick look around. Right, it's probably a bit bright, so first thing we might as well start off with is the steering wheel. Steering wheel, that's it, focus in your own time. Steering wheel is the original taxi frame. I don't know if you can see it, but that's the actual steelwork there, that's all taxi. So is the centre boss. All I've pretty much done is stripped all the foam and the plastic off of it. That's it, it's focusing again there. And the plastic off it, I've actually welded a chain all the way around it. There's a couple of reasons. Firstly, to make it look nice, and obviously to strengthen it, because obviously I took all the plastic and the foam off. It's made it quite weak, but now it's really strong. Once I've got it on there, I've smoothed all the surfaces off, all of the edges, all the rough bits, so it's nice to your hand. The only downside, I suppose, if we ever do get a hot summer, which is, I don't think we will, but if we did, it probably would get a bit warm, but then again, we'll worry about that if the time comes. Right, let's move on. Let's have a look down the bottom. It's all a bit shaky hands, but here we go. This is the steering box. There's a nut down there, look. Oh. Yeah, steering box. I think it's off a Mark IV Transit. It's definitely a Transit, but I can't remember what series it is. So that's the Mark IV Transit. Then the other side is, you can see the pitman arm that comes out the side of the steering box. It was actually straight, but I've actually had to bend it, so I've had to heat it up and bend it slightly. Then you can see it's connected up to the connecting rod that goes right up to the front of the car. So that's the steering. The steering column is taxi, part of the taxi, but I've had to make the bracket up here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Here's the bracket. I've had to make that to support the steering wheel or steering column. You can see it down there. So that's that. So that's all. So again, Transit, taxi, taxi. Then we've got the pedal box, which again come out of the taxi. It's amazing to see how long that pedal is. It's absolutely colossal. Let's go around the other side. There you can see the pedals, throttle, and the master cylinder, servo. Again, that's a taxi one, but I believe again, I'm sure that's out of a Transit. I'm pretty confident it's definitely a Transit. So that's that. So around here, we'll look at the dashboard. We've got a few gauges on there. We've kept the gauges to a minimum. So we've got a temperature gauge. We've got a start. Power on, come on this side, power on and start button. It will start in a minute, but I've got a power on. We've got light switch, we've got side lights, full beam, there's dip and 4, I think it's that way, yeah. That's them. Speedo is not actually connected at the moment, but if we do need a speedo, I'm pretty sure we can get one of the electronic ones. Indicators. Again, this works, they're all wired in. That was going to go into my Model B years ago, but also I didn't get around to that. We've got some other gauges here which are not actually connected to anything, but they're actually out of a really old car. My friend Brian again gave me these. And one's a temperature, if you can see it there, and that one there's a petrol, but it's not connected to anything, but I think it looks pretty cool anyway. Then we've got some switches, 3 switches there work. These are spares. Let's quickly put the power on. The power's down there. I'll just take the power up. This I don't think these others were connected. That one is the fan. And the fans at the back. I've got twin fans at the back. Probably show you when I go underneath those. That's another fan. It's not connected yet. And that's a fuel pump. Again, if we Turn the power on. And it turns over lovely. So, and the indicators, you can't, the light doesn't work actually on there, but I don't know if you can see it sodden flashing. Just, yep. And to the other side, that's flashing. Yep. The reason that one's flashing a bit fast is the bulb's out at the back on that side. Right, let's just quickly disconnect the battery. Now, on purpose, I've actually made this wire, all this wiring, accessible so you can see it. Because it's a Ratrod, I didn't really want to hide it anywhere, so I just made a big effort to make it sort of look untidy but neat, if you know what I mean. So these are the 3 relays. That's for the fuel pump relay, 2 relays for the fans. So obviously that's the indicator relay, a common earth with loads of stuff. This little bundle there, is that all that is for the windscreen wiper. And behind it, I don't know if you can see or not, there's a fuse box with all the fuse, everything's all fused down. So that's that really. Let's quick flip around here. We've got a pipe coming down here, which is one of the water pipes going to the radiator at the back. That's all in brass. 2 pipes here go up to the oil cooler from the gearbox up to the front. We've got a Scorpion. He lives in here, but you have to be careful because it's really sharp. He's attacked me a couple of times, but I've got out his way. We've got a sprocket on here, which actually does absolutely nothing, but just there for show. The gear stick is actually all functional now. It's a 4-speed. When I brought the gearbox, I thought it was a 3, but it is a 4. That piece there wasn't actually made for this Ratrod. I made it for a connector, some hose connector. But I found it in my box and it actually works now. So you have to lift it up, get it into park, normal stuff. I haven't actually marked it on here, but this gearbox is a 4-speed. I bought it as a 3, but when you go through the gears, it took me a while to set it all up because this shifter there is from a Rover, my off-roader. So I had to play around with all the mechanism inside. So it does actually work now. You can feel it clicking in. And when you get to your drive, that reverse and park, so that's all as it should be. And then we go down here. We've got a drive shaft. You can see it here. Drive shaft goes through there, right back to the back axle. I can't remember which one. I think all the UJs all know. I've done all them, but that yoke there was the from the taxi, which is all brand new. And I managed to get another yoke. I actually had to buy this one to make it fit to the Jaguar ZF gearbox. That's all done there, all shortened. And I painted it with a little stripe on it, so it was good. I probably will leave this all uncovered, so I thought it'd be quite good going along there, seeing the prop shaft spinning around about 100 miles an hour. That's that. What else we got down here? We've got a handbrake mechanism. You can't really see till we go underneath. We've got the handbrake here, which is, believe it or not, it's the original handbrake at the taxi. We've got, it's behind here, it's a fuel tank. It's a stainless steel fuel tank, and then we've got a fuel gauge, which is here, which is quite easy one to see. It's obviously just shows you the level of the tank. I think I worked it out, about 12-gallon tank. You can't really see it, but underneath here there's a fuel cutout. So there's a fuel pumps under there and a cutout and an isolator. So if you wanted to isolate the car without anybody stealing it, you could. This is the back. As you can see, all loads of chain around here. Look, make it look nice and old. There's here the tank for the radiator. That was the original one in brass, and this is the cowling here for the radiator, because obviously the radiator's in the back of the car. And that's it really. Oh, you can just about see the radiator in the corner there, just there. There it is. And I've covered it all inside in Hessian, so you don't see a big shiny sort of fuel tank in. The sides are done in Hessian. And the only thing that you probably haven't seen in here is the roof. There's the roof there. That's undone yet. I have to do it all up. I wasn't going to have the info in it on the roof, but my grandson come down here one day. He's worried about his granddad getting wet in the rain, so I put it in there. So that's all done there. So that's pretty much the Ratrod interior. I don't think there's anything else we can show you now. That's pretty much it now. Apart from, well, the other thing I didn't mention, the seats are Triumph Herald, and we've got there's a spanner down there. It's actually welded in. There's quite a few other bits and pieces as you sort of look around. There's a little sprocket out there welded in. What else we've got? That's pretty much it really. Obviously, like I said before in the other video, all this angle iron I got from these road signs. There's some of it there, look, all in there, strengthening up the bulkhead, all along there. Anyway, that's it. And so, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you want to see any more. And hopefully in the next sort of couple of days I shall make part 3, and we'll do the back end of the car, and we'll try and have a look underneath, which I know it's jacked up at the moment, so we might be able to see. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you again. Bye now.